everybody. Yoko 007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we've got the 13-13 Boston Red Sox taking on the 13-11 Tampa Bay Rays. This is Game 3 of a 3-game series. Will the Rays be able to get the clean sweep over Boston, or will Boston come back to win a game and avoid the sweep? We're going to find out in 9 innings time. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Leading off, the left fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Peoria. Batting third, the right fielder, J.D. Drew. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Kevin Yorkills. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Coco Crisp. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jason Vrotek. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jed Laurie. And batting ninth, the catcher, the shortstop, Gil Valquez. On the mound for the Rays, it is James Shields. He comes in today's game with a starting ERA of 2.31. He's got 2 wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 35 innings, allowed 28 hits, 18 strikeouts, and 4 walks. We're here at Tropicana Field, which gives a +2 to strikeouts and a +3 to walks. And with that, we are ready almost for the first pitch as Jacoby Ellsbury makes his way up into the batter's box. He's batting a .256, and we're ready for the first pitch. And that'll be a 4-1, column 4, row 1. And we're going to start this game off with a possible error on a ground ball. So on an error check, that is the number in the brackets. Whose error range are we checking? 1-1. It's a column 1, row 1, ground ball to Longoria. His error range is on a 1 to 7. It's a 2, and we're going to start this game off with a ground ball error to Longoria. It's a 1-base error as Longoria boots the ball. And with that, Ellsbury will get on by an E5. So let's take a look at the starting defense for the Tampa Bay Rays. We got Crawford out there in left field. Upton will be in center. Gross at right. Going around the horn, we've got Longoria on third. Barnett will be at short. Iwamura will be on second. Penna at first. Navarro will be behind the plate, and Shields will be on the mound. Dustin Peoria batting a .304. With a runner on base, we do roll for strategy. Strategy roll is a 15. Red Sox are going to stand pat. The infield is at double play depth. And the pitch, it's a 3-6, column 3, row 6. It's a double question mark. Shields has nothing for a double question mark. So we're just going to roll for the batter. And that'll be a 2-6, column 2, row 6. It'll be a fly ball back there to Upton, who will make the catch. And that'll be 1 away. J.D. Drew is up. He's batting a .267. Strategy roll is a 19. Red Sox are going to stand pat. And that'll be a 5-2. Column 5, row 2. It's a strikeout. So we add a +2 modifier to Drew's strikeout range. That makes it a 1 to 11. The 7 is in range. Struck him out. And that'll put 2 away. Manny Ramirez batting a .302. Strategy roll is an 18. And with 2 outs and a runner on base, we do add a +1 to the base run rating. And that'll be a 4-5. Column 4, row 5. Possible error. And that'll be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. It is a split result off of the batter card. So when a split comes off of the batter card as your result, you take a look at the pitcher. Is the pitcher left or right-handed? In this case, Shields is a right-handed pitcher, so we're going to look to the right-handed side of the slash, and that is a double to Gross. And his error range is on a 1. That is a 2. No error there. And with that, Ellsbury will go to third. Ramirez goes to second. We'll check for runner advancements. A 6, it tells us to check the first die. The lead runner advances, so Ellsbury will score on that. However, ball cut off and the trailing runner is thrown out. And Ramirez trying to go to third. Cross throws it to Longoria, who makes the catch. Ramirez slides. And the umpire calls him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Leading off, the second baseman, Akinori Iwamura. Batting second, the left fielder, Cara Crawford. Batting third, the center fielder, B.J. Upton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Eric Hinsky. Batting seventh, the catcher, Donner Navarro. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Gabe Gross. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Jason Barlett. On the mound for the Red Sox, it is Josh Brackett. He'll come in today's game with a starting ERA of a 7.41. He's got no wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 17 innings, allowed 26 hits, 13 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Iwamura makes his way over to the batter's, steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a 280, and the pitch. So we start the home half of the first inning, 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a strikeout on a 1-12. The 14 is too high. And that'll be a 4-2, column 4, row 2, line drive to second base to Peoria, who will make the catch, throw it to York Hills. And that'll be out number 1. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Boston Red Sox. We've got Ellsbury out there in left field. Crisp will be in center. Drew will be playing right. Going around the horn, we've got Laurie on third. Valquez will be at short. Peoria will be on second. York Hills on first. Vertek will be behind the plate. And Brackett will be on the mound. Cara Crawford batting a 210. And that'll be a 1-1. Column 1, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-8. The 14 is too high. And that'll be a 3-4. Column 3, row 4. It's a base hit into center field. And with that, as Crawford hits a blooper into center field, Crisp will get it, throw it in, and hold Crawford at first. So runner on first, strategy roll is a 7. The infield at double play depth. B.J. Upton is up. He's batting a 253. When the infield comes to double play depth, the range is a -1. Ground double play rating will get a +1. And the base run rating on third gets a -1. Pitch to Upton. And that'll be a 1-1. Column 1, row 1. It's a strikeout on a 1-14. The 18 is too high. And that'll be a 1-4. Column 1, row 4. Double star 6. It's a fly ball back there. Drew sees it, runs back for it, makes the catch. And that puts 2 away. Carlos Pena batting a 262. Strategy roll 17. The infield goes back to normal depth. And here is the pitch. And that'll be a 1-1. Column 1, row 1. It's a strikeout on a 1-16. The 9 in range. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors and none left, and 1 left on after 1. It's Red Sox 1, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the second. Kevin Yorkills, Coco Crisp, and Jason Vertek do up for the Red Sox. Kevin Yorkills batting a 301 and the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is a strikeout on a 1-13. The 11 in range struck him out. Coco Crisp batting a 258. Crisp 1-4, column 1, row 4. That is a blank. And that'll be a 6-1, column 6, row 1. It's a pop-up down the third baseline. Longoria will get it. And that'll put 2 away. Jason Vertek batting a 222. 2 up, 2 down, and that is going to be a 6-4, column 6, row 4. Home run chance on a 1-13. 6 is in range, so it passes the first part of the check. We need an 8 or less for Vertek. It's a 1. It's a home run.
This ball is over the fence and out of here.
Home run down the right field side. Gross goes back, but that ball is into the stands and it's out of here. Solo home run by Jason Vertek, and it puts the Red Sox up 2-0. It's the second home run of the replay. So two outs, nobody on. Jed Laurie is up. He's batting a 185. And that'll be a 3-1, column 3, row 1 at the ballpark. So anytime if your result off of the picture card results in the at symbol, you resolve the play using the ballpark card. And you use the home team's ballpark card. So in this case, we're going to go to Tropicana Field to resolve this play. And that'll be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. It's a blank. Now, a blank off of the ballpark card is a rare play. There are 3 blanks on every ballpark card. And if you roll one of the 3 blanks, you resolve it as a rare play. So let's see what the rare play is. Shortstop goes in the hole to make the play and Hurts arm on throw. Resolve play as a range play, and then we'll check for injury after the range play. Barnett's range is on a 1-4. That is a 5, so he won't be able to make the play there. And with that, Barnett is out for the rest of this game. So with that, they're going to bring in Reed. Actually, they're going to bring in so Ben Zorbis will come in to replace so 2 outs. Runner on first. Gil Vacrez is up. He's batting a 105. Strategy roll is a 16. Rays holding off. And that'll be a 3-3. Column 3, row 3. That is a blank. So when it's a split off of the picture card, you take a look at the batter and see if the batter is left or right-handed. And in this case, it is Valquez is a right-handed batter. So we look to the right-handed side of the slash. It is a blank. And that'll be a 6-3, column 6, row 3. And that is a single past the shortstop. And with that, Laurie, does he advance to third? We'll check to see if he picks up the extra base. He'll go from first to third on a base run rating of a 5-6. That is a 3. He will hold. So top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury is 0 for 1 with a run scored. Strategy roll 13. And the Red Sox holding off. 3-4, column 3, row 4, that is a blank. 1-1, column 1, row 1, ground ball down the third baseline to Longoria. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and the Red Sox will leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. It is Evan Longoria, Eric Hinske, and Dono Navarro due up for the Rays. Evan Longoria batting a 200. And that'll be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's a strikeout for right now. And a 1-15, the 20 is too high. And that'll be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. Ground ball down the third baseline to Laurie. He'll make the catch, throw it over to York Hills. And out number 1. Eric Hinske batting a 246. And that'll be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is a strikeout. On a 1-14, that is a 5. Struck him out. Dono Navarro batting a 231. 2 up, 2 down. And that'll be a 4-2, column 4, row 2. That is a walk. We add a +3 modifier to Navarro's walk range. That makes it a 1-10. The 17 is too high. And that'll be a 2-4, column 2, row 4. It's a ground ball to second base. Peoria will make the catch there. Throws it to York Hills. And that is out.
Pick your designated driver for this evening. Please remember to drink responsibly.
And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Red Sox retire the Rays in order. After 2, it's Red Sox 2, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the third. Dustin Peoria, J.D. Drew, and Manny Ramirez due up for the Red Sox. Dustin Peoria, 0 for 1, and the pitch. And that'll be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's a strikeout on a 1-6, the 17. Too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Ground ball to the shortstop. Barnett will make the catch there. And that'll put one away. J.D. Drew, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Drew, 6-1, column 6, row 1. It's a strikeout on a 1-11. The 17 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Power hit to Gross. On a 1, it's a single. 2-3, it's a double. 4-7, it's a triple. 8-20, it's a flyout. It's a 7, it's a triple. And with that, Drew hits a triple out there, up there, and hustles to third. One out, runner on third. Strategy roll is a 60. Infield is at normal depth. Manny Ramirez, 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. And that'll be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. It's a blank. And that'll be a 5-5, column 5, row 5, double star 1, ground ball to Penna. Penna will make the catch. Now the question is, are they going to try to score the runner? Let's see. And that is a 4. No, he is not. So 2 outs, runner on third, and that'll bring up Kevin York Hills. York Hills is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 1. Red Sox are standing pat, and the pitch. And that'll be a 6-2, column 6, row 2. Strikeout on a 1-13. The 14 is too high. And that'll be a 2-4, column 2, row 4. Fly ball back there to Crawford. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors and one left on for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Gabe Gross, Jason Barnett, and Iwamura due up for the Rays. Gabe Gross batting a 143, and here is the pitch. And that'll be a 1-2, column 1, row 2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field, and that is a 1-4, column 1, row 4, double star 4. It's going to be a ground ball to Valquez. He'll make the catch, throw it to Yorkills, and out number 1. One away, and that's going to bring up Jason Barnett. Barnett batting a 278. And that'll be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's a strikeout on a 1-10. That is a 10. Struck him out. Struck him out, and we go to the top of the order. Iwamura 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that'll be a 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's a strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 6. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on as the Red Sox retire the Rays in order. 3 up, 3 down. After 3, it's Red Sox 2, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Coco Crisp, Jason Vertek, and Jed Laurie due up for the Red Sox. Coco Crisp 0 for 1. And the pitch, and that'll be a 6-5, column 6, row 5. That is a blank. Now, we consider that a blank right now because James has not faced his allotted number of batters yet. And 3-2, 5-2, column 5, row 2, ground ball to the shortstop to Barnett. He'll get it, throw it over to Penna. And that'll be out number 1. Jason Vertek, 1 for 1 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And that'll be a 3-6, column 3, row 6, double star, single and a 1-2. That is an 11. As Vertek is a switch hitter, the 11 is too high. 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a single out there in the left field. It's a blooper in front of Crawford. And with that, Vertek is on with a single. Runner on first, strategy roll is a 13. That's going to bring up Jed Laurie. Laurie is 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that'll be a 3-6, column 3, row 6, double star, single and a 1-2. The 3 is too high. And that'll be a 2-3, column 2, row 3, fly ball back there to Gross. Gross will make the catch. And that puts 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, Gil Valquez up. Valquez is 1 for 1 today. Strategy roll is a 10. And that'll be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's a strikeout on a 1-2. The 13 is too high. And that'll be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. Ground ball to Iwamura. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and the Red Sox will leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Carl Crawford, B.J. Upton, and Carlos Penna due up for the Rays. Carl Crawford, 1 for 1. And the pitch, 1-1, column 1, row 1. That is a strikeout on a 1-8. The 5 is in range. Struck him out. B.J. Upton is 0 for 1. 1 out, nobody on. Upton is up. And that'll be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a strikeout. On a 1-14, the 11 is in range. Struck him out. Struck him out. That's going to bring up Carlos Penna. Penna, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that'll be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is a strikeout. On a 1-16, the 11 is in range. Struck him out, and he struck out the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Red Sox strike out the Rays in order. After 4, it's Red Sox 2, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and it's the top of the order for the Red Sox. Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Peoria, and J.D. Drew due up for the Red Sox. Jacoby Ellsbury is 0 for 2 with a run scored, and here is the pitch. And that'll be a 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a blank. And that'll be a 5-5, column 5, row 5, a double out there in the left field. And Ellsbury will lead off with a double. Dustin Peoria, 0 for 2 today. Strategy roll is a 5. Infield at normal depth, and the pitch. And that'll be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. It's a strikeout on a 1-6. That is a 6. Struck him out with a full count. Struck him out. That puts one away. J.D. Drew, 1 for 2 with a triple and a strikeout. Runner on first with 1 out. Strategy roll is a 10. Red Sox standing pat. And that'll be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. It's a strikeout on a 1-11. The 16 is too high. And that'll be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. Ground ball down to second base to Iwamura. He'll make the catch. And with that, excuse me there, Ellsbury on second. Runners advanced and balls hit to first, second, or the catcher. Ellsbury will trot on over to third, and that'll put 2 away. 2 outs, Manny Ramirez up, runner on third, infield at normal depth. Ramirez is 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 20. It's a pickoff a chance on a 1 and a 1 only. It's a 20. Nothing happens. And that'll be a 4-5, column 4, row 5. Possible error. And whose error range are we checking? And that'll be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. It's a base hit to Upton. His error range is on a 1-4. It's a 14, no error there. So RBI single by Ramirez. It's 3-0 here in the top of the 5th. Kevin Yorkills is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, runner on first. Strategy roll is an 11. The Red Sox are holding pat. And the pitch, that'll be a 4-5, column 4, row 5. Possible error. And that'll be a 3-4, column 3, row 4. Double to Crawford. Crawford's error range is on a 1-5. It's a 13. There's no error there. Double there. Ramirez will go to third. Yurkos is on second. Roll for runner advancement. It's a 6. And it tells us that all runners will hold. Coco Crispo for 2. Shields' pull rating has reached 0. Bullpen for the Rays starting to warm up. And that'll be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a blank. I'm sorry, that is a double question mark. Single on a 1-2. The 13 is too high. And that'll be a 1-1, column 1, row 1. It's a single to Upton. And with that, Yorkills will go over to third. Does he advance home? Base run rating is a 4. The die roll is a 5. And it tells us if the roll is less than or equal to the ABR, the runner advances. Otherwise, they hold. Yorkills will hold on third. And with that here, they're going to pull him. Shields is done. They pull Shields. So we are going early to the Tampa Bay's bullpen. And they are going to bring in Jason Hamill. Hamill will get the call up here. Hamill will come into the game with a 3.17 ERA. He's 0 for 2. Pitched 22 and 2/3 of an inning, allowed 21 hits, 12 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Take a look at the stats here for Scott Shields. He went 4 and 2/3 of an inning, allowed 10 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, and ERA of a 2.72. Vortek is 2 for 2 today with a home run and an RBI. Strategy roll 16. The Red Sox are holding off. And that'll be a 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's a strikeout. On a 1-18, that is a 2. Struck him out. So 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Evan Longoria, Eric Hinske, and Dono Navarro due up for the Rays. Evan Longoria 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. And that'll be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. That is a strikeout on a 1-15. The 10 in range. Struck him out. Eric Hinske is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that'll be a 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a range play at the ballpark. So we're going to check the first number here, and that's going to be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. Fly ball back there to Drew. His range is on a 1-2. It's a 2. Drew makes the catch to take the hit away, and that puts 2 outs on the board. 2 outs. And he's 4 for 14 on range plays. Dono Navarro 0 for 1. Navarro 2-3, column 2, row 3. Range play at the ballpark. And that'll be a 4-4, column 4, row 4. It's a ground ball to Peoria. Will make the catch. His range is on a 1-4. That is a 4. Peoria makes the catch. And that will retire the side, so no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Red Sox retire the Rays in order, 3 up, 3 down. After 5, it's Red Sox 4, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the 6. It's Jed Lowrie, Gil Valcrez, and Jacoby Ellsbury due up for the Red Sox. Jed Lowrie, 1 for 2, and here is the pitch. And that'll be a 2-6, column 2, row 6. It's a wild pitch. Nobody is on, so we're going to roll for the batter. 2-2, column 2, row 2. Fly ball back there to Gross. He'll make the catch, and that'll put 1 away. Gil Valcrez, 1 for 2. And that'll be a 6-6, column 6, row 6. That is a walk on a 1-3. The 2 is in range. And Valcrez will get the walk, and we'll go to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury, 1 for 3, with a double and a run scored, 1 out, runner on first. Strategy roll is a 6. The infield at normal depth. And that'll be a 1-3, column 1, row 3. Possible error. And that'll be a 4-5, column 4, row 5. Power hit to Grouse. On a 1, it's a single. 2, it's a double. 3 to 9, it's a triple. It's a 15. Gross will make the catch. It's a fly out. And error range is on a 1 to 17. 17 is too high. No error there. And that'll put 2 outs. Dustin Peoria, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 17. And the pitch. And that'll be a 6-4, column 6, row 4. That is a blank. And that'll be a 3-5, column 3, row 5. Base hit out there into center field. Valquez goes to second. The stop sign goes up. He would advance from second to third. The die roll is a 5. Base run rating is a 4. He holds.
Everybody clap your hands.
J.D. Drew, 1 for 3 with a triple and a strikeout. Strategy roll 6. Red Sox standing pat. 6-4, column 6, row 4. It's a strikeout on a 1 to 11. The 2 in range. Struck him out. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. And the Red Sox leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Gabe Gross, Jason Barlett, and Iwamura due up for the Rays. Gabe Gross 0 for 1 and the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's a strikeout on a 1 to 12. That is a 2. Struck him out. And that is 9 strikeouts for Josh Beckett. Jason Barnett 0 for 1 with the strikeout and the pitch. And that'll be a 3-6, column 3, row 6. It's a range play. And that'll be a 5-5, column 5, row 5. Power hit to Ellsbury. On a 1 to 6, it's a double. 7 to 9, triple. It's a 13. Ellsbury's range is on a 1 to 5. It's a 6, and that's going to be good for a base hit.
Let that ball get by him.
So Barnett is on with a base hit. Strategy roll 1. It's a steal. They're gonna send him. It's a 16. Barnett caught steal in second. And with that, 2 outs, Iwamura 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And that'll be a 1-5, column 1, row 5. It's a strikeout on a 1 to 12, the 20, too high. And Iwamura 3-4, column 3, row 4. Single on a 1 to 7, double is 8 to 10, triple 11 to 18. It's a 13, it's a triple. So Iwamura hustles all the way to third on a tee out there into center field. Crisp having to go chase it down as it rolls along the back wall. Rays got a runner in scoring position. Carl Crawford 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 6. And that'll be a 4-1, column 4, row 4. That's a range play. Whose range are we checking? 2-6, column 2, row 6. Ground ball to Valquez. His range is on a 1 to 3. Ellsbury is 9 for 14 on his range plays. It's a 1. Valquez makes the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the Rays will leave 1 stranded after 6. It's Red Sox 4, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Manny Ramirez, Kevin Yorkills, and Coco Crisp due up for the Red Sox. Jason Hamill can face 4 more batters before he is considered tired. Manny Ramirez, 2 for 3 with a double, a run, and 2 RBIs. And the pitch. 2-2, column 2, row 2. It's a range play. And that'll be a 2-2, column 2, row 2. It's a single to Longoria. His range is on a 1 to 4. It's a 5. It goes right past him. And Ramirez will get on with a base hit. Leads off with a base hit. And with that, Longoria is 5 for 6 on his range plays. Kevin Yerkill's 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. And that'll be a 2-2. Column 2, row 2. It's a range play. And that'll be a 1-1. Column 1, row 1. It's a fly ball back there to Gross. His range is on a 1-3. It's a 4. Gross overshoots it. It's going to be good for a double on a 1-4.
That is over his head, and that is out to the fifth.
And with that, Ramirez goes to third. Yerkill's on second. The stop sign goes up. And with that, Coco Crisp is up. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI, and here is the pitch. Bullpen for the Rays starting to get warmed up. 5-2, column 5, row 2. It's a strikeout on a 1-10, the 20. Too high. And that'll be a 6-1, column 6, row 1. It's a pop-up to Longoria. He'll make the catch.
High pop fly. That would be a home run in a phone booth.
And with that, 1 out. Jason Votek is up. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Strategy rolls are turned off. And the reason they're turned off right now is we take the difference in the score. That's a 4-run game. So we take the 4, add it to the inning we're in. We're in the 7th inning, so 4 plus 7 is 11. If the number is higher than 10, you do not roll for strategy. So once you bring the number down to 10 or less, then you start rolling for strategy. 3-2, column 3, row 2. It's a strikeout on a 1-18. That is a 15. Struck him out.
He struck him out.
And that'll put 2 away. And Jed Laurie is up, who is 1 for 3. Laurie, 5-3, column 5, row 3, right at the ballpark. And that'll be a 3-6, column 3, row 6, ground ball to Penna. He'll make the catch and sing. Take me out to the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. BJ Upton, Carlos Penna, and Evan Longoria due up for the Rays. Let's take a look at the box score after 6.5 have been played here at Tropicana Field. The Red Sox scored a run in the first, a run in the second, 2 runs in the fifth. 4 runs on 13 hits and no errors. Tampa Bay been shut. The Red Sox have been shutting out Tampa Bay in every inning. No runs, 3 hits with 1 error committed. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Josh Bucket still on the mound. It's BJ Upton, Carlos Penna, and Evan Longoria due up for Tampa Bay. No changes to the Red Sox lineup right now. Upton 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And that'll be a 3-4, column 3, row 4, possible error. And that'll be a 4-2, column 4, row 2, ground ball to Valquez. Error range is a 0, that is a 5, no error there.
You're out.
And Valquez will take it, throw it over to Yorkers for out number 1. Carlos Penna is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Penna 3-3, column 3, row 3, that is a walk. On a 1-21, the 16 is in range, and that'll be good for a walk.
Outside. Base on ball.
Evan Longoria 0 for 2, runner on first, infield at normal depth. Longoria 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Penna not going to take the hit here. And and they are going to bring in Willie Abar. Abar will pinch hit for Penna. Longoria 0 for 2 with a strikeout and the pitch. And that'll be a 5-3. Column 3, row 5, hit by pitch. He'll add a +3. That makes it a 12. The 13 is too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3, pop up to the shortstop. Valquez will get underneath it. Makes the catch and puts 2 away. Eric Hinsky, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Hinsky going to take the hit here. And that'll be a 3-3, column 3, row 3. That is a walk on a 1-13 to 7 in range, and that'll be good for a walk. So that puts runners on first and second as Dono Navarro up. Navarro is 0 for 2 and the pitch. And that'll be a 2-3, column 2, row 3, range play at the ballpark. And that'll be a 4-5, column 4, row 5, fly ball back there to Ellsbury. His range is on a 1-5.
Hit in the air down the left field side. This is going to be a tough play.
It's a 4. Ellsbury makes a catch.
What a play to get to that ball.
And that will retire the side. And at first, Abar will take over at first. No changes to their defense. It's no runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on for, and 2 left on for the Rays. We go to the bottom after 7. It's Red Sox 4, Rays nothing. And with that, Josh Hamill is coming out of the game. So we do have a new pitcher on the mound for Tampa Bay. And they are going to bring in Grant. Grant Bellafor is going to come into the game now. Bellafor, no ERA. So he's got no wins and no losses. 1 save. He's pitched 8 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 16 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Bellafor comes into the game with a special K. We will talk about that special K when it comes into play. Josh Hamill went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.88. 9-1-2 due up in the lineup for the Red Sox. And Gil Valquez is 1 for 2 with a walk. Going to take the hit here. And that'll be a 5-4, column 5, row 4. It's a range play. And 13 outside of the range of the special K. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Ground ball to Iwamura. His range is on a 1-3. It's a 1, and Iwamura will make the catch, throw it over to Abar.
Takes the hit away.
And that puts 1 away. We go to the top of the order. Jacoby Ellsbury, 1 for 4 with a double and 2 runs scored. Ellsbury going to take the hit. And that'll be a 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. 19 outside of the range of the special K. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That is going to be a pop-up to second base. Iwamura gets underneath it. Makes the catch and puts 2 away. Dustin Peoria. Peoria going to take the hit here. He is 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And that'll be a 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's a strikeout on a 1-6-4 in range. Struck him out.
He struck him out.
So no runs, no hits, and no errors as the Rays retire the Red Sox in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Gabe Ross, Jason Barnett, and Iwamura due up. J.D. Drew going to come out of the game. And with that, we are going... Drew And that is going to... Oh, that is right field. Sorry. In right field, they're going to bring in Jonathan Van Every. He's going to come in. And that is the only change they are making. And 8-9-1. So Gabe Gross, Jason Barnett, and Iwamura do up for the Rays. Gabe Gross 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And that is going to be a 2-6, column 2, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-12. The 8 in range struck him out. Jason Barnett. Barnett not going to take the hit here. He's 1 for 2. So Barnett, they are going to bring in a pinch hitter. And they're going to bring in Johnny Gomes. Gomes is going to come in the pinch hit. He comes into the game with batting a .259. And that'll be a 1-2. Column 1, row 2 at the ballpark. Tropicana Field, 3-6-3, column 6, row 3. Ground ball to Valquez. Makes the catch and puts 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. Iwamura, 1 for 3 with a triple and a strikeout. Iwamura going to take the hit. And that'll be a 5-2, column 5, row 2. It's a strikeout. On a 1-12, the 5 in range struck him out. And that will retire the side. Shortstop.
Remember to get your copy of the souvenir program.
They're going to bring in Reed. So Reed will take over as the shortstop there. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on as the Red Sox retire the Rays in order. After 8, it's Boston 4, Tampa Bay nothing. We go to the top of the 9th. Jason Van Arie, Manny Ramirez, and Kevin Yorkills do up. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Grant Belfour coming out of the game now. And they are going to bring in Dan Wheeler. Dan Wheeler will come into the game with a 4.84 ERA. He's got no wins and 2 losses. He's got 3 saves. He's pitched 9 1/3 of an inning, allowed 10 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Grant Belfour, he went 1 inning, had 1 strikeout, no ERA. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 have been played here at Tropicana Field. Boston scored a run in the first, a run in the second, 2 runs in the fifth, and they've been held to nothing since the 5th inning. 4 runs on 13 hits and no errors. Tampa Bay's been shut out for 8 innings, so it's no runs on 3 hits and 1 error. 3, 4, and 5, heart of the lineup for the Red Sox. Jonathan Van Arie batting a .429. And the pitch. And that'll be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. Home run chance on a 1-16, the 11 in range. Nothing for the home run there. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Pop up to Iwamura. Make the catch, and that puts 1 away. Manny Ramirez, 3 for 4 with a double, a run, and 2 RBIs. Ramirez going to take the hit here. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Double question mark. Double star on a 1-11. The 7 in range. And that'll be a fly ball back there to Gross. He'll make the catch, and that'll put 2 away. Kevin Yorkills, 2 for 4 with a double, 2 doubles, and a strikeout. And that'll be a 1-4, column 1, row 4. Strikeout plus. Now, on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to the strikeout range, plus the +2 modifier, so we add 12 That makes it a 1-23. The 13 is in range. And and he struck him out, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and none left on as the Rays retire the Red Sox in order. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Carl Crawford, B.J. Upton, Willie Abar due up. Josh Beckett goes back out there on the mound. Can he do it? We'll find out. Carl Crawford 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Will he get the shutout? 2-5, column 2, row 5, double question mark, single on a 1-12. That is a 2, and that'd be good for a base hit. Crawford on with a base hit. And with that, here comes the skipper as Beckett comes out of the game. And they're going to go with Mike Timlin. Timlin going to come up here. Timlin comes in the game with a 2.90 ERA. No wins, 1 loss, 1 save. He's pitched 9 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Josh Beckett. He went 8 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 11 strikeouts, an ERA of a 5.04. Timlin and B.J. Upton, who is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Upton going to take the hit. Crawford on first, and that's going to be a 2-4, column 2, row 4. That is a split result. It's going to be a walk on a 1-21. That is an 18, and that'll be good for a walk. So, runners on first and second. Here comes Willie Abar. Abar batting... He's batting a .313. And that'll be a 3-3, column 3, row 3, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field, and that'll be a 3-4, column 3, row 4. Power hit to Ellsbury. On a 1, it's a double. 2-6, it's a triple. 7-12, we'll have a home run check here. It's a 10. It's a home run check. It's a fly ball down the left field side. Ellsbury goes back, and that ball is out of here. 3-run home run for Willie Abar, and it puts the Rays on the board. It's 4-3. They're down by a run, and that is the second home run of the replay. Evan Longoria, 0 for 3. Longoria going to take the hit here. And that'll be a 5-3, column 5, row 3, double star. And that's a ground ball to, in the actual game, what you do is on a double star off the pitcher card, you're going to roll 1d6 that'll determine the auto out. In this case, since we're playing the PC game, it'll randomly choose it. It's going to be a ground ball to Peoria. And that'll be out number 1. Eric Kinski, 0 for 2 with a walk. Kinski going to take the hit here. Excuse me there. And that'll be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. Home run on a 1-17. That is a 9. And that ball is out of here. And Eric Kinski on a solo home run to left field ties this game up. It's tied up at 4. Donald Navarro 0 for 3. Gonna take the hit here. He's a switch hitter. He's batting left. And that'll be a 2-4. Column 2, row 4. That is a strikeout on a 1-8. The 16 is too high. 3-2. Column 3, row 2. It's a base hit to Peoria. And Navarro is on with a base hit. Timlin going to stay out there. They are giving him the one more. It's one out. Navarro is going to come out of the game. They're going to bring in Fernando Perez to pinch run here. Gabe Gross 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Gross going to take the hit. The go-ahead run at first, and that's going to be a 2-2. Column 2, row 2, that is a blank. And that'll be a 5-2. Column 5, row 2. Double to Ellsbury. And with that, Ellsbury can't make the catch in time. And that'll put runners on second and third. The go-ahead run at third. Fernando Perez will hold. Base run rating is a 1. The die roll is a 3.
Everybody clap your hands.
Infield playing in. Reed not going to take the hit here. And they are going to bring in Mike Difference. Mike batting a 217. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 9. Infield playing in. That'll be a 5-1. Column 5, row 1. That is a walk on a 1-8. The 12 is too high. And that'll be a 4-1. Column 4, row 1. It's a base hit to Coco Crisp. One run will score. Gross goes to third. And let's see, the lead runner here, it says the lead runner advances on both. And with that, Gross will score. And Defiance will just stay there on first as the Tampa Bay Rays come back to defeat the Boston Red Sox 6-4. Final line score coming right up. And the Tampa Bay Rays win it with a walk-off single. It's with a final score of 6-4. 4 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox. The Rays, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Like I said, we did see some ninth inning magic in this game today. Dan Wheeler picks up his first win. Mike Timlin picks up his second loss. Jason Varitek hits his second home run of the replay. Eric Kinski hits his third home run of the replay. And Willie Abar hits his second home run of the replay. Let's take a look at the stats here. Dan Wheeler went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.37. He picks up the win. Mike Timlin picks up the second loss. He went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 home runs, an ERA of a 7.43. And Josh Beckett went 8 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts, an ERA of a 5.40. So that is going to do it for us here at Tropicana Field as the Tampa Bay Rays sweep the Boston Red Sox. The Tampa Bay Rays will improve to 14-11, and the Boston Red Sox will drop to 13-14. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Yoko007 we'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.